Welcome. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to making it this far. Now all I want to do is just kind of give you a quick little summary, again, of multiplying and dividing rational expressions. So throughout this course, we work through a lot of different examples of how to multiply and divide rational expressions. And basically, all we're doing is looking into simplifying a rational expression either by using factoring in the division property or by using the rule of exponents. Then we're applying the operation of multiplication or division, and then we're looking to simplify again. So in my summary, a lot of things I like to go through is tips and tricks and common mistakes. Now, again, just kind of going through this process. I don't really have like a secret kind of tips or trick. The main thing I would always look into doing is knowing to simplify. If you can simplify, which would be like reducing fractions, factoring, and using the rule of exponents. Do that as much as possible. And sometimes in factoring, you might not actually want to simplify yet, but play around with it and see when is it going to be able to problem. Because the main tips and trick I would say is using your division property. This is like your holy grail of what you're looking for, is that division property. Besides using the rules of exponents to simplify, if you have something with expressions and you're factoring, you want to be able to look what expressions are going to be divided by the same expression that I can then divide into one. So when you're looking at these problems, that's what I want you to kind of focus on is one, always seeing where can I simplify, how can I simplify, and as well as what expressions or what terms are going to divide into one. As far as some common mistakes go, the one thing I would understand is, especially on division front and multiplying, students still get this incorrect. And the way that I always like to look at it is you got to know how to multiply and divide fractions. And if you get kind of stuck because these expressions are so large and there's so many numbers and variables, just go back to something simple. 1/4 times 2/5. You just multiply across, equals 2/20. And then 1/4 divided by 2/5 is equal to 1/4 times the reciprocal, 5/2. So you got to make sure you know how to multiply and divide, and then just apply that operation to these expressions. The next thing I would probably say is factoring. Students make so many mistakes on factoring, and factoring is one of those skills that it just takes a lot of practice. So I know some students are stronger than others, and some people really struggle with it. Again, one thing to help you out is looking for that division property. If you know up top, x minus 1, x plus 1, and you're trying to factor, a trinomial down below, try to think about one of the other factors is probably going to be one of those two. Otherwise, you're not simplifying anything. So, students make a lot of mistakes on the factoring because they just get stuck with it. But when you're applying this division property, kind of a tips and trick that just came to me, is look for what's in the numerator, what's in the denominator to help you factor out those trinomials or binomials and so forth. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Just a nice little quick summary for you as far as multiplying and dividing. Congratulations. I hope to see you soon.